Hey y'all, what's up? It's Jan. Welcome back to the channel. It's 2026 now. We're in the beginning of the year, and I'm just gonna be upfront here. This is a rambling video. It's mostly a video that's gonna be for myself to look back on in the future, and also for anyone else who's sort of following my journey and seeing, where I'm starting and where, how the journey's going. Anywho, yeah, just wanted to start there, rambling. There's not really much to learn here other than sort of leaving an archive of things I'm thinking about as I start 2026, as I end 2025. 2025 is already gone at this point. So yeah, let's get started. Thinking back on 2025, I would say high level, I haven't accomplished too much, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I've done more than I've done in 7, 8, 9 years. It's been a long time since I've actually uploaded a video on this channel that was sort of substance per se, not a I am coming back video. So just thinking back on it, in 2025, I've uploaded 5 videos to this channel, including some of the, welcome back, and then some other videos of content like the Tesla superchargers being removed from New Jersey Turnpike, and even that one random trip of me going down the entire turnpike, some other stuff there. So 5 videos there, no shorts. My other channel that I've started uploading in the last year, Anicon Network, which is initially was mostly focused on anime conventions, but since the fandom has really expanded, it's now really any fandom. So comics, anime, manga, uh, music, video games, all that fun stuff. I've uploaded 8 videos, 8 sort of long form videos, and then 10 shorts. So pretty good there. Some of them are of music performances, but I mean, it's content nonetheless. And then the third channel, which is the Init Id Dev channel, which is focused on sort of me teaching some software development concepts and going through different projects. It's still work in progress how I want to move there, but I've still made at least 2 long form videos and 1 short there. So all in all, 15 videos, 15 long form videos, and then 11 shorts across all 3 of those channels. It's not a lot, but it's more than I've done in the last decade, just in basically 7, 8 months alone. So I'm not overly impressed, but I'm at least grateful that I've made the first steps to building sort of my presence on, content creation. I like to say, I'm not going to say this is going to be like my full-time job or anything, but there's a lot of things that I'm trying to get out of doing content creation, including one, just being able to share some of the experiences when I'm in different conventions or when I'm trying to learn development skills and trying to share it with everyone. I think that I do have quite a bit of knowledge, and it's, just nice to share that with others. And then also just sharing some of the shenanigans, which is mostly what this channel is going to be focused on moving forward. Things like home lab, home automation. Like I mentioned, I did sort of get this house a couple years ago, and there's a lot of projects I have for, house projects. Like what else is there to say? Couldn't really do much in the apartment, so there's that. So just looking back, 2025, I think there's a lot I've learned, especially, getting started and getting my feet wet and starting all these projects. I'm at least grateful for 2025. So everyone starts a year off with a resolution in hopes that they'll actually accomplish it. And people always say, I'm going to start being healthier, I'm going to start going to the gym, I'm going to start saving money. And you usually don't make too many, you see the resolutions and it doesn't really go anywhere. And I'm hoping that's not going to be the case for 2026. I've been saying I'm going to start the channels and everything, and at least I made the first couple steps. So I would say I did accomplish my goal for 2025, but 2026 will be the year that I'm hoping to be more consistent, to make better quality videos and much better content. I do want to get better at using cameras and getting better at sort of finessing my content creation skills and doing all of that. But of course, growing the 3 channels, maybe 4th one, and going on from there. So for 2026, I have a lot of goals for this channel in particular. Not to say this channel is going to be, I'm not really focusing on anything in like specifically, but there's a lot of projects I want to get, just for my own convenience. So the home lab, home data center, home prod, it's weird because I am trying to start new projects, and cloud costs are really expensive, so I'm trying to self-host a lot of different things, but it's not my full business, so I think I'm fine of hosting it at home. But it will be sort of production server, so it's less of a home lab. There will be a lot of home lab stuff, but there'll be a lot of home data center kind of thing. So real services that are running there. Also, if I'm going to be upgrading my networking, I am actually getting a fiber line. Finally, I have underground utilities. It's hard to get a provider to actually run fiber, and luckily that will be something that's coming soon. So being able to get symmetric plus gigabit plus speeds is gonna be great. If I'm gonna redo my whole network, home automation is gonna be something I'm gonna improve upon. I did start a bit of it with some of my rooms, including the studio office space right here, but I want to do more things like one click getting the studio set up with lights and all. So home automation is going to be something important to me. I do also want to do quite a bit on EV content. So I've done, that New Jersey Turnpike and video on like finding EV charging. I do want to do a follow up on that because a lot of those spaces that didn't have charging now have charging, or they're in the process of getting it built, or even getting upgraded, surprisingly enough. So EV content there. Road trips. I recently just did a whole road trip from here in New Jersey over to Kansas City, Kansas. So I do want to share some of my experiences road tripping in EV and what it's like to drive an EV. And honestly, I love it. Half my cars now on my property are all electric vehicles, so I want to make some content there. Definitely want to do more development content. I have a couple projects I don't know how to say it without having to spoil anything, but I have a lot of development projects that I want to get off the ground, and I do want things. I'm trying to set some dates and actually get it live in quote unquote production before the end of the quarter. So I want to say by the end of March, I have a couple new projects that are out and live and being used by people, and a lot of fun stuff there. Anywho, that's it for my ramblings on what I want to do for 2026. Here is sort of the last part I want to do for this video, which is mostly for myself and maybe for those who are watching, if you manage to get this far in this really long rambling video. The accountability. So I'm uploading this as my first video for 2026 as a way for me to keep myself accountable, and also for those who are watching to keep me accountable. And I hope that I actually start being a bit more consistent, even if it ends up being one video a month. I think that's better than what I've been doing for the last couple months, where it's just like a video here and there. I want to be more consistent, especially when it comes to Anicon Network content, where I'm actually going to a convention or so every month or so. So it just makes the most sense. I go to a convention, I have some thoughts, I upload the video, or I'm about to go to a convention, I have some thoughts about it. A lot of Anime Expo content's coming up on the Anicon Network channel, so yeah, hoping that I'm going to be working on that very shortly. Actually, as soon as this video is done, I'm going to be recording some of those. Anywho, yeah, again, this is mostly a rambling video, but my first video for 2026 is going to be the year. And I'm hoping that, I'm not hoping, I'm saying I want to make the commitment here on video, posted publicly. Maybe no one's watching this video, but I want to make this the year that I start making some of my goals reality. And I want to hopefully look back on this video and say, hey, I actually did it. So that's it for this video. If for some reason you watch this and you're not me, well, thank you. Hopefully you can keep me accountable for the things I'm doing, and not just for this channel, but if you're interested in like fandom content, so conventions and all, there's Anicon Network, and then for software development and projects and all, Init Id Dev or Init Id Dev. Some of those channels, they might have their names changed, who knows, but there's that. Thanks for watching, and yeah, let's not keep this any longer than it is. It's almost a 10-minute video, so whatever. Thanks, y'all. Check y'all in the next one.